If I told you that I had a secret, something that you could do, step-by-step plan, in order to be wildly successful, only working 2 hours a month and making millions and millions and millions of dollars, would you be interested? Hell yeah, right? Everybody would be interested. And that's the reason why all these online idiots are making so much money trying to sell you a dream, sell you a hope, sell you a plan on all you need to do is this, and then you are going to be killing it just like me. But what these gurus fail to mention, it's not the steps that you need to take in order to become successful, it's the things you need to give up that I have found are the most important in terms of becoming financially stable, successful, and ultimately rich. Today, guys, I'm going over some of those things that I had to give up to become wealthy. The first thing I had to give up that prevented me from being successful was the fear of what other people thought of me. And the truth that I just need you to hear and understand, if you hear nothing else from this video, is people don't think about you the way that you think they do. The world is not revolving around you. And that's the craziest thing because it holds so many of us back from going after our dreams or trying or doing something against the grain. We're so worried of what they are thinking when the truth is they're not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves. Everybody is just worried and focused on their own life, their own insecurities. You've got to get over it. And the sooner you stop, the sooner you're going to be successful. Number 2 is the fear of failure. You got to give it up. You got to stop if you ever expect to be anything in life. Unfortunately, one of the things that holds us back from realizing our potential or living an incredibly extraordinary life is the fear of failure. We're so worried about what other people are thinking, or if we fail, what they will say, that we never actually try. Guys, the truth is, when you fail, this is something amazing because it's part of your journey. It's part of the success equation. And until you get over it, until you're willing to take that chance, even if you don't know 100% the outcome, the sooner you're going to be on your way to becoming rich, successful, and wealthy. For the record, even once you're like successful, right? You're still going to fuck things up, all right? You're still going to make mistakes. It's part of the process of growth. All right, recently I had a huge F up, right? I ordered way too much of this fragrance. And so I've got too much inventory. I'm trying to move through it. I'm trying to get rid of it because when it comes to business, inventory sitting on the shelf is literally like dollar bills that you can't deploy and use for other products or advertising. And so I'm trying to move through this. Guys, if you want to help me out or you just want to smell incredible for an incredible price, I'm going to give this to you for 50% off if you hit that link down below and use that discount code. It's for a limited time and while supplies last. But bottom line, I need to move through this fragrance. Go read the reviews. People love this fragrance. It's so incredible. It's perfect for fall. It's perfect for winter. It is a sexy fragrance. Your girl, your guy, whatever you're into is absolutely going to love it. But unfortunately, I ordered too much. The good news is that you're going to get an insane deal on an insane fragrance. Guys, link below if you want to help me out. If you want to just grab a great fragrance for an insane price, literally it's like $25. Regular price is like $50. Regular price of effing fabulous is like $500. It's a no-brainer. Guys, hit the link. Grab one now while it lasts. Number 3, thinking there's an easy button or an easy way or a cheat code or a hack, right? There's not. Success, being wealthy, being rich, being whatever is hard. Being great at anything is difficult. It takes you putting in the time, you putting in the reps. It's about consistently showing up every single day and doing the work. Anybody who tells you that they've got a secret, they've got a way, all you need to do is buy this or do this is lying to you and trying to steal your money. Run away. The 4th thing that I needed to give up to be successful was my friends. All right, now this is going to be hard for some of you because so many of you are like, oh, dude, ride or die, whatever. Are they good for you? Are they positive influences? Are they moving you in the right direction? Or are they holding you down and back? If you are consistently hanging out with losers, you are never going to go anywhere. You've got to surround yourself with uplifting people, which brings me to something else that happened to me. I had to give up the scarcity mindset. That was something that was holding me back, right? I was so worried that somebody else was going to get something that I should have had, or if I'm winning, that means you're losing, and if you're winning, that means I'm losing. When I realized finally that it's not about a limited amount of resources, it's about having and building a network that collectively you can help each other and you can all win. Rising tides lifts all ships. The next thing I had to give up was fun. Right? Your free time, what do? How do you use it? Right? A lot of my friends were going out. A lot of my friends were drinking. A lot of my friends were partying. A lot of my friends were going out and being social. For me, a lot of times I had to work. I wasn't interested. because I knew that eventually it was going to pay off. You know, when I look at where I am versus where they are, it's unbelievable. Why? Because I had the ability to focus. I had the ability to delay the gratification, which is the next thing you need to give up, right? You got to give up the impulse of buying or doing or achieving something now, because you know that if you invest, you know that if you put in the time, you roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and do the hard work, eventually it's going to pay off. And when it pays off, it's going to pay off big. The next thing I had to stop doing and give up in order to be successful was comparing myself to other people, what they had, where they were in life. This one is hard. It's almost like impossible. And I say that and I tell you this because I know for me, I struggled with it. I still struggle to this day. I look on social media and sometimes I literally feel like a failure. There are a lot of times I look at myself and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so broke when I compare myself to other people like online. And this is dangerous because the only person you should be focused on or worried about is who you were yesterday. It's about the progress. It's about the journey. It's about progression. The next thing I had to give up was perfection. All right. Too many people, including myself, get hung up on thinking that it needs to be perfect before you do something, before you achieve something, before you go for whatever. You know, good enough is done. That's one of my favorite sayings. You've got to put it out there. You've got to jump. You've got to be willing to take the chance and put it out there, right? Test it, try it, do what you need to do, and then adjust and reevaluate. Ultimately, you are never going to launch if you think that it's going to be perfect. The other reality is that it's never perfect. You're going to put it out there into the world or whatever it is, and you're going to have to modify it. You're going to have to change it. You're going to get customer feedback, or you're going to see what the market says. And that ultimately is going to dictate how you change, how you modify. But by waiting for perfect timing, you never, ever are going to jump. Brings me to the last thing that I had to give up, and that was procrastination. What the fuck are you waiting for? Why have you not gone after your dreams? Why have you not taken that step? You've been thinking, you've been planning, you think, oh, if I read another book, I'm not going to fit. Gentlemen, get it out of the way. You are going to mess things up. But you have to forgive yourself when you do. You've got to understand that you have a journey. You've got a purpose. You need to follow your path. A path for success, it's not straight. It's crooked. It's jagged. You're going to go over speed bumps and hills, and you're going to go down a road, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I made a wrong turn. You're going to have to swing back, and then a spicy senorita's going to get in your car. You're going to be like, come on, mama, right? And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I hate you. Get out of here. And you get what I'm saying. Your journey, that's the way life is. That's the way success is. The other thing you need to understand is focus. You need to stop hanging out with losers. You need to stop worrying about women and spicy senoritas and wasting time on social media or the sites where you're spanking your monkey. Gentlemen, you've got to focus on you. If you truly want to be successful, if you truly want to be rich, you need to make you the priority. But you need to stop lying to yourself. You need to get off your ass and you need to jump. Do it. Now is the time. Don't wait.